Okay, let's roll right into our race.
You got a lot.
Our race winner for tonight's third annual UNOH 225 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race here at Kentucky Speedway. Our race winner is Ty Dillon. He drove the number 3 Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. He's joined up front by his car owner, Richard Childress, and his crew chief, Marcus Richmond II. I think the Dillon brothers like this racetrack, as Austin has certainly been to Victory Lane here a couple times in the Nationwide Series here last year for sure. This is Ty's second career Camping World Truck Series win, and this makes him the youngest winner in the Camping World Truck Series at Kentucky Speedway, 21 years, 4 months old. Congratulations. And Ty, talk about the win here tonight. Big move past Kyle Busch there on lap 125, and then you were off to the races. Talk about how things unfolded here for you this evening.
Well, it started off a little shaky, but I knew anything was possible with our guys. We've been fighting and battling so hard and really working so hard all year. And we've had some of the best trucks everywhere we've gone. We should have, I feel like we had a couple of races slip out of our hands that we probably should have won already. And I knew we were good in practice, and qualifying was just kind of a weird deal. And I believe in Marcus, and I believe in my guys, and we just kept fighting, kept digging, and we had our car dialed in perfect. And I knew when the car was perfect, it was time to make some moves. And to beat Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski, 2 of the best on 4 wheels right now, the best in NASCAR. They're winning everything right now, and I look up to those guys, and I want to be like them one day. So to be able to beat them was really special.
Marcus Richmond, talk about this race out here tonight, maybe some of the adjustments you made. Certainly a busy day, practice, qualifying, race. Talk about what y'all had to do to get this win.
Well, we felt like we was really good in race trim and practice, and we went in qualifying trim, and we was way too loose, and we tightened it up some, but definitely not enough. And in the start of the race, we was a little free, and we went pretty big on adjustments and got it too tight. And then I just wanted to go too far to make sure we could go pretty good, because I know Ty can go hard when he's a little tight. So then we went too far, and we freed it back up that last stop, and them guys took fuel only, and we took 2 tires, and I think that was definitely a benefit. So I'm just proud of everybody at RCR and the Fab Shop, and we've been working really hard on our aero program, and the engine shop's been working really hard, and it goes all out to everybody at RCR, just, you know, for a great effort.
Thank you, Marcus. And Richard, congratulations on this win tonight. I know it's got to be special, you know, on the heels of Austin winning both of the nationwide races here last year. But just talk about Ty's performance and his development as a top-notch driver.
Well, I don't think there's a young driver that works harder than he does, and Austin's right there with him as when it comes to working hard. But Ty, he's got that natural knack when it gets time to go, and I was really proud of him tonight. I was just hoping that Marcus didn't have to make a decision if that caution came out with 5 to go, because I was up there sweating it for you, Marcus. But I'm really proud of everybody at RCR, our engine shop, our Fab Shop, our aero department. Everybody worked so hard, and Johnny Morris for believing in us and backing Ty. And he wasn't here tonight, but we let him know it, though.
Absolutely. Bass Pro Shop, certainly a great sponsor. We'll take questions now for either Ty, Marcus, or Richard. If you have one, raise your hand, and we'll get you a wireless microphone. Questions? Bob Pockris has one, and then we'll go from there. Go ahead.
Bob Pockris, Morning News. Ty, with the way this season has gone, have you stopped bothering even looking at points, or have you, and how do you feel maybe this win could change the kind of the outlook for the championship?
After Dover and we blew a motor, and we kind of fell back in the points. Me and Marcus pretty much determined we ain't looking at it anymore. We're just here to win, and we don't care. We're going for everything. All we want to do is win right now, and the points will come.
Other questions? Anybody? Let's go here to Kevin, then we'll go to Jay, and we'll go to the gentleman right here. Go ahead, Kevin.
2 questions. Kevin Kelly with Cincinnati Enquirer. Ty, in qualifying, you talked about just how, Marcus, you talked about how loose the car, the truck was. It seemed like you got pretty loose at one point. How close a call was that? And also, what is it with the Dillons at this place? Can you put your finger on it?
I don't know what it is about this racetrack that just fits our style. We're dirt racers. I don't know if it's the roughness of the track and just the way you have to drive it. It's a little bit of a flat track. You don't have much banking to hold you, so you got to drive these things loose here. And I think we're just comfortable with it. And we definitely started qualifying. We were way too loose, and we were able to put on a show there. We started the race. We were too loose. And I was waiting for a caution because I didn't know if we were going to wreck or put on another show in the middle of the corner. But we got our caution, and Marcus and the guys did an awesome job of dialing the car, and we even went a little too far and got tight and played the strategy right with 2 tires getting us track position, and that kept us up front all night. And as much as Marcus catches about making calls, he sure did an awesome job tonight.
Let's go over here to the front row here to Jay right here.
Jay Morrison from the Dayton Daily News. You talked about being a special place. You made your debut here, so I imagine it was already a special place before tonight. You talked a little bit about how it fits your style, but just what does this place mean to you?
It means a lot to get my first NASCAR start, NASCAR Touring Series start here with the Truck Series. And every time I've come here, I've ran well. Last year finished in 3rd both times. Felt like we should have possibly won those races. And it's just always been a good fit for me and Austin for some reason, and I do strongly feel that dirt racing's kind of helped us out for this racetrack, just being able to run them loose with no banking. But to win here at Kentucky, after being here for Austin last year, winning and being in victory lane with him, it feels nice. That's I guess 3 in a row for the Dillons.
Let's go to this gentleman right here, and then we'll go to Adam.
Wade Bell, the Clarion News. Ty, how much was this a race of patience and waiting for Kyle to come to you?
It's very much so. We had to be patient the whole race. The beginning and the middle of the race, our truck wasn't good enough to go run with those guys, but we were able to hang on in the top 5 and stay consistent, keep working on our truck. And I think that's going to teach us a lot for going to these next races. And I knew when we took off, I don't know if we started 6th or what on that last restart, we passed a couple guys in the car. The truck was handling great. And I would catch him a couple times. I'd catch Ryan and Kyle a couple times off the corner. And I knew that I had something for him. So if I kept battling and kept running consistent laps, I'd catch him. And then him and Ryan kind of had that dust up off the corner. And then that gave me huge momentum. And then I just stayed on Kyle and waited for him to make a mistake. His truck got a little loose, and I was able to capitalize on it. And from there on, that baby was a bullet.
Go ahead.
Adam Niemeyer, Fox 19, Cincinnati. Congrats, Ty. You told me yesterday you really wanted to win, so glad to see you in victory lane. For either you or Richard, you guys talk about the number 3 and it being a special number to you and your family. You talked about it yesterday about doing burnouts like you did tonight. Just how special is it to see that number back in victory lane?
For me, that answers the question right there. Doing burnouts and looking out, being able to get out of the car and look at those fans and see how excited they were. There were so many fans here tonight for the truck race. It was awesome, and that was just an awesome moment to see how happy they were, and it just energized me that much more. So I think that's what the number 3 is all about, is bringing back the legacy of victory lane and having the fans get excited about it again.
And I'm sure Dale is smiling down tonight because he's proud of these 2 young men and what they've done with a 3, and I couldn't be prouder. I was in him in a lot of winter circles with a 3, and these are special also, but I'll guarantee you he's smiling right now.
Bob?
Ty, do you get to talk smack to Austin since you're the first one to win this year?
Yeah, I got the upper hand. I got the whole year now, so this is awesome. Thanks for everybody on my team now. This is going to be great, but he's good here, so I can cheer him on tomorrow, but I got all day tomorrow to try and egg him on, hopefully, to win another one.